What's up, besties? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is T, your new favorite bestie. I'm happy to be back, y'all. August took me out. Your girl did not budget, not a lick in August, okay? The bills I got paid, I did my monthly budget. But as far as like the weekly budget, honey, she did not get done. Maybe I'll back plan, maybe I won't. I'm not about to sit here and lie to y'all, but it's blank. Yeah, we're blank. So August, not August, y'all. See, here I go already. September is my birthday month. My birthday is actually September 21st. Oh, that has an ugly heart, already messing up. But yeah, y'all, if you hear the fan, I'm sorry. It's hot. I got a little candle burning as well. But it's hot in here. So yeah, there's that. But yes, I'm happy to be back. For this month, I'm gonna try my hardest to stick to just bills, because August, as I said, August took me out. August took me out. That's really all that I can say, is baby, that August took me out. We'll talk about that in a upcoming video. But yeah, August took me out. Personally, I did not cook much in August. We ate out a whole lot. Now, not all of the foods that we were eating were bad foods. We did we did a lot of smoothies and green juices and acai bowls and things of that such. So not all of it was bad, but y'all, August just took me out. Okay. On top of it taking me out, August was just a hot ass month. And it just it did what it did. And now we are trying to recover from all of the eating out that we had to do, because my husband works in the heat. He works for an oil change company, but he works outside. And here in California, it is still damn near 100 degrees a day. So by the time he gets off of work, he honestly just wants to take a shower and rest, and I don't blame him after being in the heat all day. Me, on the other hand, I work from home, but I do leave the house a couple of times a day to go pick up my kids from school, because they're in like this weird transition phase where like the first week and a half I was going to that school 3 times a day just to pick them up. Now until the rest of the school year, I'll only be picking them up twice because of their, like, how their schedules are broken out and when they get out of school. But even then, that's still a lot. And I don't do really well in the heat. I'm a kind of person, like, I thrive in the fall and in the spring. Winter, you could count me out too, because I don't like being cold. But anywho, I'm rambling, but that's pretty much what's been going on. Again, we're going to talk about a little life update in another video. But yeah, so today's video, we're going to do our monthly budget. This is sticking to this. I didn't even realize that. We're going to do our monthly budget for September. It'll be nice if I remember the pay date. So the 6th, the 13th, the 20th, and the 30th. I don't already forgot. So 9/6, 9/13, 9/20, and 9/30. Okay, so these are the pays, and I'm actually going to try to go under, just because, again, it's been extremely hot. My husband might be coming home early a couple of days because it's just hot. So I'm going to say, instead of 24, let's say 23.50 for his, which isn't really much of a difference. For mine, I'm going to keep it at what it normally is, because that's just, honestly, it's not going to change because I work from home, girl. I'm going to work. My job is very, very easy, so I'm going to work. So we're working with a total of $7,840. And as y'all already know, majority of this money is going to bills because that's just the life that we're currently embarking in. So rent, BMW, and one thing about it, I'm going to look at August because of the fact that I haven't looked at a budget in so long. I don't know. Some things did go up. Some things I forgot about. I'm sorry if I'm shaking the camera. As well. So I completely forgot about my Sam's Club renewal. I canceled it. Why? Because there's a Costco literally. Sam's Club and Costco is literally, they're neck and neck, right? So Sam's Club is a little bit further away from me. Costco is literally down the street from me, literally like 2 minutes away from my house. So it just makes sense to get a Costco membership. My sister has a Sam's Club membership, so if I want to go to Sam's Club, if I see something I want to get, I can just use her membership, and same vice versa. She wants to go to Costco, she could just use a Costco membership. So I haven't went and gotten it just yet, but I did cancel that. Our insurance is through AAA, so that went up. In the renewal, I forgot that you have to pay for the AAA service thing, so I didn't budget for that, so I'm just going to put it on a credit card and just pay it off because, again, I forgot. So yeah, remember last month I messed this up. So the amount is $28.08. My truck is $682. Insurance went up. It was $270. It's now 200. What did I say it was? 286 is what it is. So not bad. I only went up $16, but still. My husband's car is still that amount. His bill is $254. I need to check to see when we're done paying it. PG&E, I'm just budgeting $600. T-Mobile, $236, and this is $106. So this is due on the 1st, the 7th, the 9th. This will be due on the 6th and on the 20th. This is due on the 14th, and the 24th. So these are all the bills. So 2808 plus 682 plus 286 plus 476 plus 254 plus 600 plus 236 plus 106 is $5,448. Yeah, okay. And so far these are already been paid. But yeah, hopefully the insurance, not the insurance, I checked the weather. I can't really remember from last year, like when it started to cool down here, because I remember like our electricity bill was still out of pocket for some time. So hopefully the world decides to be nice to us here in California and it starts to cool down, because electricity has just been out of control lately. Like in August, the bill was actually, I budgeted $600. That bill was $1,000 in August. In the neighborhood that I'm in, I'm not in like, I don't even know if this even matters, but I live in the suburbs, right? So all of the homes that are around me, I don't live in a home, I live in a townhouse. So it's like a little community, and it's a whole bunch of rows of townhouses. But around us there are a lot of homes. All of those homes have solar. My air has stayed on 74. It stays on 74. They say that you should turn it off at night, or if you're not here during the day, turn it off, or you should sleep with it on 78. No, ma'am. Number one, I get nauseous in the heat. My kids get nauseous in the heat. I'm not about to be waking up to everybody throwing up every day. Like, that's just not happening. So I tried to prepare myself by paying a little bit extra for the fact that I knew in the summertime that it was going to be crazy. But I'm going to have to make, like, next year, I'm going to have to make, because I just don't have it right now to do it right now, but I'm going to have to make electricity like a sinking fund, because living here, I'm having my air on. Do you hear? Like, I'm having my air on, and I have gas. My stove is gas, so my gas bill is never going to be high, because number one, in August I wasn't really cooking like that. July we cooked here and there, but I'm a fast cooker, so I get it in, I get it out. You feel me? Like, it's nothing too crazy. I work from home, so I don't know if that plays a part in it, which it really shouldn't, because I'm using the same amount of electricity I was using in the winter and in the summer. Like, my hours don't change, but whatever. It was $1,000 in August, and I almost passed out. Okay. Like, there's just nothing. It really isn't anything else that we can say about it, but it's annoying. It's very annoying. It low-key makes me wish that we would have, when we moved here, we moved into an apartment, because, you know, that at that point it's controlled. It's not it's controlled as far as the electricity a bit better than what it would be in a home. But it's like, eventually we're going to end up moving, because I need more space. So it's like, I'm probably never going to really beat the high electricity, and I'm not being hot for nobody. My husband, he sits outside in the heat all day. The only breaks he gets is when he's in his car, or if he's in, like, his office or something, to get away from the heat. When he comes home, he does not want to be hot. He was hot all day. Baby, the air is on, okay? The air is on, and that's just that. And the air is on with fans. That's the crazy part. The fans be on, y'all. There's a fan blowing on me right now. I have my closet door open. There's a fan blowing in there. There's a fan in each of the kids' rooms. There's a fan downstairs in the living room. Like, it's just... And then it still be having the nerve to be hot. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But that's what's going on. They said that in the winter we might be getting a credit, because everybody and their moms were complaining about the bill in August. Why is it that it's still hot? My air is still running the same way that it was running this entire summer. My bill has never exceeded more than $600 ever. It has never exceeded that this year. Last year it did. Last year it was like one of the months. I guess I should have expected it. One of the months my bill was like $800. I lie to you not. But the bill was, at least the pre-bill that they send you, I have already gotten it for September. Why the hell is that bill $600? So how you go from $600 to $1,000 to $600 again? It's crazy. It's so crazy. And it's like, what do you do? Do I pay it? Do I not pay it? Like, I don't want to have to choose between, you know, feeding my family and having electricity. Like, that's just insane. And it makes me wonder, like, with the people, all the other people who maybe aren't as fortunate enough to be able to choose. That's insane. This shit should be free. Like, y'all, all right, I gotta be quiet, because I'm just gonna start getting upset again. So this is $17, $10, $10. Y'all, I said I was gonna cut down some of these subscriptions. I gotta run it back. I gotta run it back, because I forgot that I said I was gonna do that. There's a bill here. I know I was missing something. I have to be budgeted $80 because I have to pay for shipping. Okay. Okay. Somebody, I don't know. I really don't know. So I ain't even gonna keep on stressing about it. Some of these I definitely can give up. Like, let's highlight some real quick that we can potentially give up. Prime's gonna stay, but postal, this is a business expense. Google is a business expense. DoorDash, Planet Fitness. My husband doesn't even freaking go. He's paying for absolutely nothing. He has the equipment here at home that he can use. Okay. Ink will have to stay. The rest of these I use. Okay. So really that would save us $26 plus $10 plus $8 plus $10, $54. I think after this video, I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know the due dates. I could look, you know what? I don't have time. But that is $54 that I could cut. The rest of these are things that I do use. So unfortunately, they must stay. And my business is not like, I'm not as consistent for me to start like paying those bills through the business, I should say. At this point, the business is still trying to pay itself back from all of the money that I spent to get it up and running. That personally came from me. All right, so that's still crazy. So $271. How much was it last month? I'm trying to be better, y'all. I promise I am. How it go up? Oh, because of the Shopify. Okay, last month was $257, but Shopify, I had a crazy amount of orders and I didn't pay for all of the shipping so far this month. So it's just gonna have to come out when it comes out. I really could just go ahead and pay it now, but I have this thing where after I pay my rent, I don't like nothing else leaving my account until it absolutely has to. So as long as it's not past due, it'll come out on its due date. And y'all know my rent is a hurt piece. For real. Alright. We're gonna come back to this because ain't no telling what is what over here. Let me actually open this up. But yes, I hope you guys are having a great day. If you haven't already did your September budget, definitely whip it out so that you can budget with me. I am shaking the mess out of this camera. Okay, so with our life update and the money that will be eventually, y'all, I finally went and turned that paperwork in. I am the worst, and I can't spell. Oh well. I finally went and turned the paperwork in. I don't know what I was dragging my feet for. I guess I just didn't really find a sense of urgency to like go and get it processed because like I wasn't hurting for it. I wasn't hurting for it, so I'm trying to write. But as you see, the list is just getting longer and longer and longer and longer and longer. Because at the end of the day, I gotta do what I gotta do. That's just the moral of the story. Like I just have to do what I gotta do. These numbers are actually the same, so I'm just gonna copy them. Some of these cards just be randomly hitting me with freaking. I need to sit down and like write it all out. But they was randomly hitting me with the what do they call it, the annual fees, and I completely forgot about them because some of these cards I wasn't using, and at the time we didn't have like the excessive amount of money to be able to cover those bills, so then it just includes as a monthly payment. So I do, wait, no, this is wrong. This is wrong. Okay. 65, 30, 30, 50, 68, 65, This should be 60. This is 30. This is 65. Yeah, already. It's just giving hot mess. Already. I come back, my first video in weeks, and it's giving hot mess. This is 65, 30, 65. This is 32 and 30. These are two separate cards. This is 90. This is 30, and this is 60. But yeah, we got to get this debt up off of us now with my life update that we're going to go and talk about in another video. It kind of like puts fire up underneath us, but at the same time it kind of doesn't. And then also because we have money coming, that's also like a thing as well. What was it last month? But this is still a lot. I just need to get it under control. So this says 8:41 and now it says 8:10, so not too bad. You already know we're going to skip these, and I do believe I'm going to come back to that because I don't remember what I did. I wrote it down on a little notepad, but ain't no telling what I actually did. And y'all know a lot of our savings automatically comes out of our checks and goes into these accounts. So this is what should be coming into our business, not our business, this income here is what comes that goes into our bill account. We have automatic transfers that goes into our savings accounts for ourselves and our children. So, okay. So out of one of these checks, we're going to do it looks like I budgeted the way I budgeted for this month. I did it based off of like doing the minis and stuff. Is going to be for out of my husband's paycheck. So when he gets paid on the 6th and on the 20th, it looks like my checks are just pretty much just pushing it all towards rent. Because we try to do as much as possible with his paychecks, and then because mines are typically smaller than his, I just put it towards where it needs to go to. So and typically on his weeks is when it's extremely bill heavy as well, which is why it works out that way. So I'm trying to think on how we want to do it. So I'm going to put mini, I'm going to put mystery, mini, mystery, and this is actually minis, mystery, and Christmas is the things that we'll be focusing on. I'm going to say Christmas is going to get, what did I say? We're working with, okay, so for this section, we're working with $192. So Christmas, I'm going to say it's going to get $60. Actually, I don't know why I put mystery here. I'm going to put question marks because it's actually going to be a part of minis. So I don't even know why I did that. So 192 minus 60. So we're going to have $132 for minis, I guess. So that should give us 192. Okay, so total income was 7,840. Debt is 810. Savings and investments is 192, and that's just what we're putting as far as cash is concerned. Sinking funds is 0 because we do that with minis now. And then expenses. Okay, so this is the part that I need to figure out. So from what it looks like, we're doing $700 for groceries. We're doing $480 I honestly think the kids, we gonna nip that in the bud. Spending, I am gonna add it here, though it's not technically spending, but it's the boys' cuts. So that's $160 because we did budget for that. What else is here? Household, we're gonna do $50 because again, we don't need anything. Um, Summer's over, so I'm done buying paper plates and stuff because summer is over. But I think the only thing I think I need is trash bags, to be honest, right now. Everything else we're still pretty stocked up on. Eating out is going to get a big fat 0, though who knows. Buffer is going to get 0, and kids is going to get 0. They're back to school, y'all. Why these kids only been in school for... My bad, y'all. I don't know what happened. It looked like my screen froze. Like the pen was in the air like this. So I'm going to have to cut that out. But yeah, as I was saying, they've already cost me $300 and they haven't even been in school for 3 weeks yet. And this was not school supplies. This was not, it wasn't school supplies. It wasn't clothes. Isaac has a field trip. And they wanted the money by Friday, which is insane. The field trip was not even until freaking September. They wanted the money ASAP, which is insane. Tori's class, I keep forgetting. They do Scholastic Book Fair every quarter at my kid's school. So hers came up first. So I just went ahead and did it. I spent $30 on that, which I'm going to have to start budgeting that amount because I will get my kids books for the book fair, especially now that they're getting older. My bigger kids need to be reading like chapter books. I have a lot of baby books here. Well, not baby books, but like books that was within their age ranges. So I need to start buying like more chapter books, and we are going to be implementing like family reading nights. No TV, no phone, no PS5, no Xbox. Sit your ass down and read. Myself and my husband included. So we're going to start doing more of that. Picture day is coming up. My son, the school that they're going to, they're actually like in the middle of a transition to go from like a regular school to like a performing arts type of school. So he's in 5th grade. 5th grade does band, which I knew, but I didn't know that band required you to purchase. I thought the school would like lend like they usually do. And then in my head, I'm like, because we ain't them kind of people. You know, if there's something that needs to be done, we're going to go buy the instrument. You know, I'm not going to rent it. I'm just going to go buy an unused instrument because you could just never just be too safe. So I had to go and do that too. Completely forgot. But yeah, that's how I spent $300 within the first 3 weeks of school. And when I tell you that all of these, that entire $300 came out all at one time because I was hit the same day with different things. Everybody just kept coming, well, I need this, I need that. And I'm just like, well, what in the world? Pump y'all brakes. Like, I just spent money on back to school. Give me a second. So my sinking funds, y'all, we ain't even gonna get into it, but they're drained. They're very bare. I had to replace all of the money from us eating out. My husband needed tires. Well, no, he needs tires. He needed brakes. So the money's gone. Okay. I tried to take out what I could and I tried to leave what I could, but it's gone. All right. So let's get back into it because I'm getting distracted again. So 480 plus 700 plus 50 plus 160. That is $1,390. So let's see. Oh, I didn't really need to clear that. So 5448 plus 271 plus 1390 gives me 71. Ooh. The math ain't mathing. I did it again. That's why. If I do anything, I'm going to forget that I already paid for my first week of bills. I forget it every single time. So from the 1st to the 6th, though, all of those bills are paid, which is why the number is going to be off, but we're going to roll with it. So 7840 minus 7109 minus 810 minus 192. So I'm going to put 0 here, but it is actually telling me that we're negative $271. So that 271, where is it coming from? 17, most of these subscriptions, 17, 10, 10, 13, 23. I think I stopped there. The only thing out of here got paid was those two. Let's look at it this way. Nah, I'm going to mess it up. So then we got plus 80, plus 32, plus 30, plus 38, plus 90. Okay, so $343 shouldn't have been accounted for in this, mainly from here and some from here. So from these two categories is why this is so short, because it just is not going to make sense with the way that it is. But that is what happens. We're always 1 week ahead. I wish we were more weeks ahead, but that's just the way that it works. We're always 1 week ahead in our bills. So right now, I'm pretty much floating. The money is just sitting in our bill pay account for the bills that needs to be paid for this first week. And then when my husband gets paid is when we'll start it again. So usually it's my paycheck that takes us to that 1 week ahead type of scenario. All right. Enough with the blabbering. So this is going to be paycheck from 9/6 through 9. I get paid early this month too, because my payday is actually here. So I'll get paid on the 13th, so through 9/12. And this is extremely bill heavy. Extremely bill heavy that week. So this should be 9/13 through, what is it? 9/19, yes. Which this is light. And then 9/20 through, I believe, 9/29. And then 9/30, which is my brother's birthday, through, I need a calculator. Not a calculator. I need a calendar. So if my husband gets paid on the 20th, that means, right, 30, 31, 32, 33. Wait, no. 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will take us through the 3rd. So this is going to take us through 10, 3. Okay. All right. So those pieces to the pie is done. And then, Lord, pray for me. The expense tracking, please pray for me. I really need to do it like real bad so I know where I'm at. To be honest, the monthly overview, we're probably going to skip. If I do anything, I'm probably going to, whatever saving challenges I get completed this month is probably where this will go. But we're going to skip it because there ain't nothing for me to put. There's nothing for me to put. But yeah, y'all, that is it for the monthly budget. Yeah, y'all, that is it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up so I can start the next one, and try to get all of my videos out, because I promised y'all a video for tomorrow, and tomorrow is September 1st. So happy September 1st. Thank you guys so much for staying with me and taking a look at my video. I truly appreciate it. And stay tuned for a secondary channel. I'm gonna be posting like mom lifestyle type of content on that particular channel. More than likely I'll probably like post it. The video won't go live until September 8th, but I will probably like post it so that you guys can go ahead and go over and subscribe. And then just be on the lookout. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, besties.